good day to you all. Happy full moon in Libra. Also, happy April 1st. There are a whole bunch of big things happening, so I figured we'd do an energetic check-in, okay? Whether you're finding this video in the early part of the day of April 1st, or you're finding it in the mid or the afternoon, trust that the message is for you. Even if you're not finding this video exactly on April 1st or the full moon in Libra, the pink moon. Okay, trust that the messages and the reason why you clicked on this reading is divinely for you. How you feeling? How you doing? Okay, so we're in the full moon. Okay, so in the full moon, typically things are released or new information or information that you weren't privy to becomes privy to you. And so Libra deals with the sign of collaboration, justice, partnership, karmic connections, love, okay, friendship, okay, leadership, okay. What else does Libra deal with? I feel like also Libra deals with legality, okay? Libra deals with policy, okay? So those could be the nature of conversations or information that you are finding out about during this time, okay? Without further ado, let's get into it. This will not be super long, but trust that the messages are exactly what you need to hear. If you find that the messages resonate and or you love my energy and want to see more of me, hit the subscribe button so that you are staying connected and in tune with future readings like this one. Okay? This is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you guys for your continued love and support. Okay? Let me know in the comments just how this reading resonates. So we're going to start with, what's the curiosity? Okay, what's the curiosity around this new moon? Okay, what's going to be coming up on this new moon for the collective? New moon and, excuse me, not new moon. What is coming up in this full moon in Libra for the collective? Full moon in Libra, what is the curiosity? What is the curiosity around my collective for this new moon in Libra? One more card. What is the curiosity around my collective for this full moon in, oop, you already had a card, in Libra? Some of you could, like I said, either if you haven't cut somebody out, you have changed your lifestyle and maybe the things that you frequent a lot. So some of you guys, for you, it's taking a break from alcohol. Some of you guys is taking a break from narcotics. Some of you guys, it's okay, changing up your eating style. I feel like whatever it is that was toxic for you during this full moon, okay, will be released, okay, or you will have less of it. You will consume less of it. If this is in relation to a partnership, you will consume less of this partnership. You will separate yourself, slowly begin to distance yourself from this partnership, okay? It says, with no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are made. So, like I was saying, this full moon, Libra, is usually when things are coming to light, when there are revelations, when things are revealed to you. So if you find that your times with people are tithing, accept that, okay? If you are finding out and uncovering new information about individuals who were closest to you, and it may seem like an oxymoron, accept it, okay? You're also having boiling points. So have you, and some of you guys really stopped drinking? You cut out alcohol from your life. Okay, maybe some of you guys would drink alcohol and get triggered, or some of you guys maybe were dealing with somebody who was an alcoholic and they get triggered, okay, when they consume the substance. It says, pressure has been building for too long. This situation one spark away from a full blown combustion. So there is definitely some information that's going to be privy to you. There's somebody who can want to start an argument or somebody who can cause an argument. You can also, during this time, receive information about your relationship that causes you to want to drink or to causes you to want to break your sobriety. Okay, so I'm just saying, for the collective, make sure you are prioritizing your emotional management and your emotional regulation. You could find some information that will really want to trigger you and push you back to your past selves, okay? Yeah, status symbol, okay? Somebody will likely try to bait you, okay, collective, to be like your past self. You've leveled up, okay? You've grown, okay? Don't allow people to trigger you, collective, back into the person who you were, okay? Real receipts. There are people who see how far you've come, collective. There are people who've seen, okay, wow, they're not just talking it, they're actually walking the walk. Okay, collective, continue to walk the walk as much as you're talking the talk, and do not allow people to trigger you. This could be at a work situation where somebody triggers you, where they know, like, okay, maybe collective is on probation, or maybe collective has just finished their anger management. Whatever it is that you've overcome, do not allow other people, okay, to trick you back into a spot where you have to then get back on the same substances, okay, that you've kicked out of your life, okay, collective? Let's get a few oracle messages. If you find that the reading resonate and or you love my energy and want to see more of me, hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button. Thank you for the support. I don't really care for mozzarellas, so I'd rather the numbers for the live be low, but it be people who actually fuck with me, people who actually enjoy me and support me. So thank you for the continued love and support, okay? And we on the wake up. It's pretty early, okay? Don't be a mooch early in the AM. What's the oracle message for this full moon in Libra for the collective? Full moon in Libra for the collective. Healing. I said that you came a long way, okay? You came a long way. Some of you guys, like I said, you released an addiction. Some of you guys, you stopped drinking. For some of you guys, your life completely glowed up once you made this shift. Don't allow other people to bring you back, okay, to the place that you have ascended from. And it's pulling one day. Some of you guys, there are people, little do you know, there could be people gossiping about you, okay, saying that you would never overcome this, that you would never get to this point. Also, I'm getting that there's a person who you used to deal with who maybe had the same addiction as you, and they are looking you up. They're wanting to see how far you've come, if you've healed, if you're in the same situation. So, people from your past are definitely watching you. People from your past who actually maybe triggered you to have to go heal, okay, or people from your past who are wondering, have you been maintaining your healing? Is this a new lifestyle, or was this just talk? Okay, so don't allow people, this full moon in Libra, don't allow people to bait you back. I feel like a lot of people want to bait you back into your old lifestyle. Look at that, beginnings in reverse. People want you to be who you used to be, okay? Look at that. Spying in obscurity. I told you there are people who are watching you, likely people from your past. There are people from your past who are watching you. Okay? You may not even be aware of how much this person is watching you. Okay? You could have felt like you and this person were a twin flame, meaning that the connection was really intense. Okay? Meaning that you never felt anything like this. You guys were really similar, but it didn't work out. Instead, this connection caused you to have to go into healing mode. If that sounds like your story, this person is definitely still watching you, okay? They definitely still look you up, okay? And they have a couple secrets. It's saying that they have secrets, something that they want to tell you. What if they could talk to my collective, what would the person watching, what would the past person watching say to the collective? Okay? Ooh, they want peace. They want balance with you. Okay, the person from the past, they admire how much you've moved on, how much you've changed your life, how much you really committed to this new lifestyle. Okay, they want to have a friendship with you. They don't want things to be sour anymore between the two of them, between the two of you. I feel like, though, collective, you've grown thus far. It's okay to take a compliment from somebody, or to take, yeah, to take a compliment from somebody, but you don't have to accept going back with them. What's the love oracle messages for this full moon in Libra? Full moon in Libra for the collective, those who are watching the live now and those who will be watching the replay. What's the love message for the collective during this full moon? One second. You got, is it true? I heard that you were dating someone else. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. I told you there are people from your past, they see your glow up. And that's why you're coming up as you also pulled the status symbol. There are people who see your progress, okay? There are people who see your progress and they would love to be a part of it. They want you back, okay, collective? There are people who are watching you for sure. There's someone who misses your wild side too, collective. They miss how intimate, how freaky you used to be with them. They feel like nobody does it like you, collective. Ooh, there's a side to you that they haven't seen and they want to. Okay. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. So, for some of you guys, not only is there an old person thinking about you, but there's a new person who is in your energy who wants to see, okay, more of you. They want to get to know you more. So, this could be somebody at work who may want to get to know you more. This could be somebody that you see while you're running errands. Okay. This could be somebody that you see in passing, but they want to get to know you more. They are intrigued by you. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Gemini, is what I'm getting coming out here. One last card before we get into the tarot message for the collective. Okay. Emotional intimacy. You go really deep, collective. You go really deep, and that is what intimidates people about you. Not only are you physically attractive, but you have a lot of depth to you. And people most times are only hitting the surface, and you don't like surface level connection. So in order to connect with you, collective, you have to have a level of emotional intimacy and a level of emotional depth. It says, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So, collective, know that people often run away from you or don't fully commit right off the back because you are intense, okay? And you require them to show up, okay, as their adult self and not to run from things, okay? You could deal with a lot of people who are runners. Like, they say that they are into you, but when they have to put in the work, they realize that, dang, this is more than what I may have bargained for. So don't feel like there's ever a problem with you, okay, collective? You are a status symbol. That's what's coming up in the reading, okay? You've elevated, you've grown. Let's get into your tarot message, okay? What is it that the collective, those who are watching the live right now, thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing to the community, okay? What is it that the collective is needing to know? What is their current circumstance? What's your current situation right now with this full moon in Libra for the collective? You're pulling the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Ooh, your words cut deep. You could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, I'm hearing who laughs last laughs the best. Okay, so if there is somebody who tried to backhand you, if there was somebody who tried to cheat you out of something, if there was somebody trying to rush you to do something against your will, you will be receiving justice. Okay, if there's somebody, also I get that there's somebody who cuts you off and they regret cutting you off. There could be also somebody who owes you money. They could have gave you a sob story and now they owe you money. You'll be receiving your money back, okay? People thought that they could run away from justice. People thought that they could slight you. What is this justice situation in regards to for the collective? What is this justice situation in regards to? The Hanged Man and the upright and the Two of Swords in the reverse. So like I said, there could have been somebody who, like I said, either they ghosted you or they left you hanging. You gave them something, they told you they would do something for you, and they left you hanging, okay? Whoever it is that blocked you, ghosted you, iced you out, kept you on a need to know basis, you're finally going to be getting, one, the answers from them, two, and you're going to be getting your retributions from them, okay, as well. Okay, what's this person excuse for the reason why they ghosted you and left you out in the cold? The Queen of Pentacles, I knew it had to be related to money, and the World in reverse. Okay, this person financially could have probably did not have it. Okay, this also could have been like this person separating from getting either let go from a job, separating from a family dynamic. Okay, or this person maybe just needed the money to make a down payment on something and maybe they thought that they were going to have stability through through the acquisition from you, only to realize that shit, now they have more debt to pay. So this is a person, the person who ghosted you is a person who gets into debt. Okay, they borrow to pay back, but the time gets extended. You get what I'm saying? It's like this person's like, I'll pay you back next week. Next week turns into next month turns into 3 months, 3 months turns into a year. So it's not only that this person does that to you as well. I'm getting this person does that to other people as well. This person also could have had a family too, a family dynamic, or been seeing a Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, okay? Or I'm heavy on the Gemini too. This person could have been seeing somebody else, okay? And so that's why they ghosted you. This person could have had a whole family too, and that's why they ghosted you with the Six of Pentacles here. How should my collective respond to the person who's trying to come back? King of Pentacles came out in reverse. This is not your divine partner, okay? You thought this was your divine partner because look, they came out. Why did they do this to you? Is the Queen of Pentacles. So they saw your stability, okay? They loved how nurturing you were. They love how much you provided, how much you held things down. But this person is not your divine match. When they come back around to you this time, treat them as such. You can accept their apology, but you don't have to allow them, okay, back into your life. So that may look like creating boundaries, okay? You need to strengthen your boundaries, collective, with the Six of Pentacles coming out here in reverse. Do not offer this person any more support. You've offered them enough support, okay? Whoever this person is, they are mucharella. They don't have shit for themselves. And that's probably why the status card came up here, because you were the prized person in this connection. You were the person who had stability, who had it going on. Okay? This person, like I said, could have been hiding an addiction from you, okay? And that they have poor money management. They're not stable. What was the lesson for my collective from this? If this was my collective story, what was their lesson? The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. To know when a sheep is in fool's clothing or something like that. To know when someone really doesn't have it like that, okay? This was to let you see, are you willing to compromise on the things that you say that you truly want? An Emperor in reverse next to the Ten of Cups is that somebody fakes the funk, okay? They pretend to be all that it is that you desire, only to realize that they never had, okay, the boss aptitude, only to realize that they never had the perseverance, only to realize they never had the structure, okay? So this was to show you, let people show you their full cards, okay? Because over time you may realize, okay, that the people that you have attracted into your life that seem to be whole, they are leaning on the foundation from other people, okay? And here, look at the landscaping. This person could have been an Aries. Heavy on, you could have found out that this person had a whole nother family. The Emperor in reverse next to the Ten of Cups. This person had a whole nother lifestyle that you did not know about. And heavy on, I feel like this person was indebted to a lot of people. Your lesson was to learn, okay, bosses do real boss shit, okay? Don't allow people just to talk the talk with you. They have to be able to walk the walk as well, okay? Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Yeah. The Star in reverse. This person took you through a lot. This situation also may have dwindled your confidence and how you looked at yourself with the Star in reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Okay. This situation also shows you to your power, how powerful you are, okay, and how sometimes because you didn't realize your power, you would go after people who saw you as not a scapegoat, but people who saw you as one that they could manipulate, okay? So this situation taught you, one, to strengthen your boundaries, two, to clarify what it is that you truly want, and to three, believe in the things that you want and not to force things. With the Emperor in the reverse, you were maybe the person who were forcing things, okay? Allow the masculine to lead. Allow the masculine to show up for you, okay, collective? Ooh. What's next for the collective? What can the collective expect next? 88. So 88 could be a powerful number for you. 88 portal could be a powerful time for you. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo, or your next major life change will happen during a Leo season. Okay. Whatever some of you guys, what's coming next is you could be leaving a job, transitioning a job. Okay. And another job could be calling you back. So whatever feels unstable, there's something from the past that comes back and is more stable now and wants to give it a try. I'm not talking about a person. I'm really talking about in terms of career, okay? In terms of also, some of you guys may have given up on something that you were working towards. Maybe you got distracted, maybe life got in the way, okay? Maybe you got burnt out of a situation, but whatever skill that you were learning that you separated from or you stopped doing, okay, I get that you are getting back into it, okay? I feel like also some of you guys are taking a class. If you've been asked to take a class, I would take a class, okay? Brushing up on your skills, sharpen up on your skills, okay? 88. One last card, any last? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Re-establishing your balance, okay? Looking at what's been ebbing and what's been flowing. If things have not been in alignment for you, I feel like you're getting more concrete, okay, on how you can restabilize yourself. So I feel the name of the game for you guys is, ooh, fostering new stability, fostering new joy, okay? Taking on not new risks, but taking on new adventures, okay? Getting out there, putting yourself back out there. Okay. I'm also hearing for you guys, get outside. Okay. You'll meet a whole different array of people when you get outside. Also, if you were debating paying for an event, pay for an event. If you are feeling like you don't want to go to an event because you're new to the space, go to the space. There are people who would love to accept you, people who would love to, and also I feel like you're going to have a good time. Also, if you make a last minute decision to get a ticket to somewhere, it will benefit you, okay? Some of you guys have been holding off on making a decision to put yourself out there, making a decision to purchase a ticket, to go to an event, to go to a concert, okay? Some of you guys are maybe even thinking about doing stand up or putting your name in a hat to like present. Okay, step outside of your boundaries, collective, because there is fulfillment abound for you. I don't have my other fortune cards here, so let's close out the reading with a unicorn oracle message for the collective. Okay, what's the closeout full moon message for the collective? Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play as you wait. We just talked about that. Make sure you're getting out there into your environment. And the last word is polarity. P's could be popular for you. Someone's name could start with the letter P. You could be dealing with somebody with the letter P. Name maybe Patrina, Patrice, Paula, Paul, Poseidon, something like that. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark, okay? Understand the law of polarity. So be patient, play as you wait, and also switch things up. You can't lean on one side more than you lean on the other because then that throws things out of balance. Thank you guys for your continued love and support that you show the community. If you find that the reading resonates, hit the like button, number one. Two, subscribe so that you stay connected. And if you've been sitting here this far, it's either because you like what I look like, and either way, hit the like button. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. Peace, collective.